They're all set for the 7. Over 2,200 metres. The starter's on his rostrum. Lights on. Sunny Days, toey out wide. They're set. Racing. Valiant Fly jumped away okay. Drury Sun threw its head up, missed it about a length or so. Regal Reform, Reman and Sunny Days drop out to the tail with Winslow, and Panorama Pride is cutting across early looking for the lead. And O'Cool wide out now gets the third early, followed in behind them by Breaker Lad. A length and a half away Crystal Springs, followed by Jarl. Then Salsify racing wide, followed by band leader Drury Sun, Valiant Flight. 2 lengths away Symbol Sun, followed by Nas Royale. In behind them came Bunga Raja. A length and a half away Reman, 2 lengths away back in the field Winslow, followed by Regal Reform, and 4 lengths away Sunny Days. Out of the straight of the 1650, Panorama Pride being joined by Salsify on the outside is looking for the lead, and takes over now at the 1500 Salsify by 2 lengths to Panorama Pride. 2.5 away Breaker Lad on the inside of O'Cool third. A length and a half away Crystal Springs. A neck on the outside of Jarl. Band leader going forward off the track, followed by Drury Sun. In behind them came Bell in Flight, followed by Nas Royale going forward off the track. Then Regal Reform, followed by Reman. In behind them Symbol Sun, followed by Bunga Raja, Winslow, and 2 lengths away Sunny Days. At the 1,000 Salsify just in front by a half to Panorama Pride. A half on the outside Band Leader. A length and a half away Breaker Lad fourth, followed by O'Cool. In behind them came Nas Royale, followed by Crystal Springs and Jarl. 2 lengths away Drury Sun. Back in behind them Reman, followed by Regal Reform. Symbol Sun on the rail, followed by Bell in Flight. Sunny Days as well back, followed by Bunga Raja, and 4 lengths away Winslow. Before the turn though, 700 metres to go. Salsify just in front by Neck. 2 on the outside, Panorama Pride. A length and a half away, Band Leader being ridden along, followed by Breaker Lad in need of a run. Reman is making some ground. Hook to the outside now and making up some ground as Bell in Flight from well back, followed by O'Cool. He's not going well. Then Drury Sun hooked to the outside, followed by Bunga Raja. In the straight though, 350 metres out. Salsify just in front. He's veering out, tackled again by Panorama Pride. And here's Drury Sun coming at them quickly on the outside, followed by Bell in Flight at the 180 now, and quickly Drury Sun now sprinting up on the outside and race to the lead from Salsify. He won't give in, he's fighting again. Drury Sun doing a little bit the better in the shadows of the post, and Drury Sun wins by a length and a quarter to Salsify. 4 lengths away third may have been Panorama Pride. A nose to Nas Royale, then Crystal Springs, followed by Bell in Flight. Back in behind them, Band Leader, Bunga Raja, Jarl, Symbol Sun, then Breaker Lad, Winslow, Sunny Day.
Coming away slowly, Rich Brother, and also a little slowly out near the inside, Finely Tuned. Kentish has begun nicely, and so too up in that leading division is Roscoe Prince. Coast Guard just behind them. Tavern Jim goes up to join the leaders. Then follows Rare Flyer, a length further back in the field, Bletcher Boy. Coast Guard with it, Sabre Tyre back at the field with Clip Boss. Rare Decision is second last with Jamaica in and Rich Brother last. 1,000 metres out, and here going to the front as they swing off the back section of the track, Distant Voices, and it leads by a half length. Over on the outside is Kentish. Tootsie out 4 deep, 3 wide, Roscoe Prince, a length to Finely Tuned. A length further back then was Tavern Jim, Coast Guard the outside ahead away. 2.5 to Rare Flyer, followed further back in the field then by Kaya Miss, and well out of its ground Clip Boss, but making ground Coral Coast. Rare Decision switching very deep around the field from Bletcher Boy, and then Jamaica in and well back in the field last of all, and Hopeless Rich Brother. 450 out, Kentish moved up to join Kia Miss. Roscoe Prince a line of 3. Finely Tuned just in behind them. They've kicked away 4 to Coast Guard. Then Rare Flyer down the hill, Clip Boss. Rare Decision doesn't look as if he's in it. At the 250, Kentish went to the front from Kia Miss. Finely Tuned and Roscoe Prince. Kentish in front with 150 left to go. Kaya Miss on the inside and Finely Tuned. Here's Rare Flyer starting to work home. Kentish in front. On the outside, Finely Tuned and Rare Flyer, but Kentish in front, and Kentish wins by a length. Finely Tuned second, Rare Flyer third from Kaya Miss. Then came Jamaica in, Clip Boss. Rare Decision followed in at the head of the others, Bletcher Boy. Well back Coral Coast, Roscoe Prince, Tavern Jim. Then Sabre Tayeb, never in it. Nor was Coast Guard, followed in next to last, Distant Voices. And on, set to go. Ready, racing now. They've jumped away in a good line. Mozzie Bite near the inside came out okay. So too is Star Pyramid. And Amstel King away quickly over on the inside. Haven Star and Rocket in Flight up in search of the lead. Stock Avian in behind them. Just a Bid's dropped a long last. 6 lengths last. Goblet in front of it. Camdana Crest in that leading division. And Slick Draw back about third last. Rocket in Flight at the 600, led here by a length to Star Pyramid, Amstel King. Haven Star is fourth over on the outside, Stock Avian. Just in behind those, Irish Chance. Then came on the inside, Mozzie Bite. Came down a Quest on its outside from Captain Police, and they're tightly packed. And then Slick Draw in the straight, 350 out, Rocket in Flight. Grabbed by Star Pyramid, the outside, Haven Star. Then came Mozzie Bite trying to get through. Wider out as Captain Police. 200 from home, many chances. Star Pyramid in front. On the outside, Captain Police and Mozzie Bite are coming at it. Mozzie Bite finishing fast. It's still in front. Star Pyramid from Mozzie Bite, Captain Police, and Star Pyramid wins by a length of the quarter. Captain Police and nose to Mozzie Bite third. Then Haven Star, Amstel King, Camgana Quest just a bit. Further back in the field, Stock Avian, Gala Wish. Then Goblet. Well out of it was Irish Chance.
Line looks to be good now. Leesom drawn out wide. Stray Ghost makes a good line. Lucky Ted out past the centre ready. And there's the light. They're ready. Swings towards the outside. They're racing this time. Swings Leesom away pretty quickly towards the outside gates. Jumping away only fairly a Thambler. Thesaurus has begun okay, getting up on the inside. Royal Table showing speed. So too driving up now is Stray Ghost up towards the lead. It's Leesom just the leader now, with Stray Ghost going up on the inside now to join it. They're followed further back in the field by Royal Table behind them. Thesaurus back about midfield from Peaceful Protest on the outside of it, about 3 lengths then a Thambler, and dropping right out, Cheeky Habit is down towards the tail. They're bunching up this leading division where it's Leesom on the outside just in front of a Stray Ghost, and they're followed further back in the field by Cool Tune. Making some ground behind them, Fingari from Physician. Royal Table trying to get out, and then further back Lucky Ted. A Thambler a fair way back on the bend, and further back then New Exalt. On the turn, Leesom on the inside, straightened from Stray Ghost and pulled to the outside Royal Table. Then further back Thesaurus. A Thambler nearly went over the inside rail, and then further back in the field, pulled out wide as Swings, making some ground from back behind them, Peaceful Protest. Leesom the leader now, halfway up the running from Stray Ghost. Royal Table then Thesaurus, but Leesom in front, and Leesom's going to win it about 2 or 3 lengths in the run home. Second home Stray Ghost, a half head in front of Royal Table, a gap Thesaurus and then Swings. Then further back in the field came Peaceful Protest. A Thambler no luck up the inside. They're followed further back at the head of the others by Physician. Well back, pulling up quickly after the line is Fingari. New Exalt was well out of it. They're followed further back by Cheeky Habit, didn't do a great deal. Down towards the tail is Cool Tune, and it's one of the last. Drawn out wide, the light is on. The line is pretty good now. Set to run. Racing now, Caroline over on the inside seemed to jump away with them. A bit slow away was Del Dean on the outside of it. New Princess has jumped away with them today, is showing good speed. The rider's got the whip on it. Magic Maiden jumped away fast up towards the lead when they settled into stride with the photo phone. And New Princess is actually in front now as they race up with about 900 metres to go. Sparkling Prince is joining it. Taj Action getting up on the inside. Taj Action got through on the inside to lead now from on the outside of it, Sparkling Prince from New Princess. They're followed further back by Ruling Lover, Caroline the inside, about 2 then to Photo Phone, and about 3 or 4 lengths further back. Being hard ridden at that point is Touring Ted when they came to the turn. Well out of it there is Magic Maiden, followed further back by Decade Doll. Nirvana Boy, Cambridge Boy as lad is well out of it as they come to the home turn with the last of all Daldine. In the straight they race. Taj Action raced away, 3 lengths in front, 300 to go. Caroline gets out, runs on. Then New Princess from the outside, from Ruling Lover, from Sparkling Prince. Magic Maiden struggling. Taj Action in front, 150 to go. Caroline the only danger, coming after it quickly, clear of Ruling Prince, Sparkling Prince. But Taj Action in front, and Taj Action wins a length and a half, Caroline. Third home is Sparkling Prince from Magic Maiden, ran on. They're followed further back at the head of the others by Ruling Lover. Then on the outside, Photo Phone. New Princess dropped right out. Well back in the field then was Touring Ted, followed on the outside then by Decade Doll. Then came Cambridge Lad. Nirvana Boy is well out of its ground down towards the tail of the field with
Star and 13 Lexington Lady.
They've come away in a good line with Found, one of the first to show out from Tyrene King. Further out, Sapphire Stone showing some pace, and they're followed by Bow Shoe. Some Blunder with no pace early is going to go through and be in front when they settle down. And Some Blunder led now, 3/4 Found, followed by Royal Monronton. Sapphire Stone 3 deep, a length Bow Shoe. Then Elusive Way further back in the field from Baymatic from Tyrene King back along the inside. At the head of the others then Try Gold. Zareba Band's got back to about third last from Lura Bill, who's out of its ground with on the outside of them a little wide as Charlena's Girl, and last of all along the back of the track is Roving Rufus. About 850 metres to go, and Some Blunder joined by Sapphire Stone, who went up on the outside to put its head in front. 2 to Found, a half then on the inside Bow Shoe. A length Baymatic around the outside now of Royal Moronton over on the fence, and Try Gold from Elusive Way. Then Charlena's Girl further back than Tyrene King. Zareba Band third last during the turn, but they're bunching up. Then Roving Rufus, and last of all on the bend is Lura Bill. 500 to go, Sapphire Stone on the outside about a half in front of Some Blunder. They're 2 lengths in front of Royal Moronton, and then further back was Found. Elusive Way to the outside from Zareba Band, and then further back Lura Bill, and Charlena's Girl's not doing a great deal. 300 to go, Some Blunder the inside, and Sapphire Stone with Zareba Band joining them on the outside. Zareba Band raced up to grab the lead from Sapphire Stone. Elusive Way coming after Zareba Band, but Zareba Band got clear of Elusive Way and Sapphire Stone and Charlena's Girl, and Zareba Band gets the money, scores by a length and a half. Elusive Way second, a nose in front of Sapphire Stone. Fourth home Charlena's Girl the outside from Royal Moronton. Then Some Blunder, further back Tyrene King. Found dropped out, and further back in the field then came Try Gold, a good gap Bow Shoe. Well back Roving Rufus the last. Went out to the stables to try and find him, but of course he had much luck over there. Disappeared behind the building complex at Noel Kelly's stables. Poe Toy's going to be hard to beat. He ran 7th last start tonight of Avon, beaten around 4.5 lengths at Flemington, which is good enough to win this. The most has looked well. He's got the 55.5. He ran second to Lady Padrig at Morfordville 3 starts ago, and then third the next time to that same mare, beaten pretty easily, but she's proved the form pretty good. Blowing a gale here, as you can hear the howl from the wind in the background as they line up here. Now Merciful coming up, it'll be the last to come up, this grey. Over on the inside, Sea Spring is ready. Banshee Boy is set towards the centre gate, and the line is good now. They're rocking towards the centre, but they're ready. Starter has the field. Light on. Set to run. Racing, came away in a fairly good line. Sea Spring over on the inside actually won the start. Poe Toy away quickly with Tuxon Girl. Merciful began fast with the Mosters ridden up for pace when they settled down. It's a good race for the lead from Banshee Boy. They're followed further out by Tibri, and back behind the field then when they settle into stride came a Red Cows, who's got back to second last, and Pierre's Luck last of all. Merciful went across and led by a length and a half now to Poe Toy second. A length further back Banshee Boy from Sea Spring, and then Tibri. Then Tuxon Girl, 2 lengths further back in the field, then the Grey I'm Heaven. Back along the inside then is Jerac, and they're followed by Roban No Home, and a gap then to Pride of Sapphire, Red Cows and Pierre's Luck. 750 out, Merciful, a length and a half, Poe Toy doing it well second. 2 lengths to Sea Spring, a length Banshee Boy, and then Tuxon Girl. A gap in the field then to Merciful, followed further back by I'm Heaven, I should say, from on the inside. At the head of the others then, hard ridden would have been Jerac, and well back the most is struggling from Tibri, and well back Roban No Home and Pride of Sapphire. Merciful in front, but Poe Toy raced to him quickly when they turned. Quickly went to the front, Poe Toy, with 350 metres to go under a good hold. Sea Spring getting out, and then further back Jerac from Pride of Sapphire, the most is Tuxon Girl. 200 to go, Poe Toy dashed away, led 2 or 3 lengths to Jerac, and then further back Merciful from Sea Spring and Pride of Sapphire, but Poe Toy is going to bolt in, and Poe Toy wins at about 3 or 4 lengths to Jerac. Third Sea Spring just ahead of Pride of Sapphire. Red Cows further out from Merciful, and then Roban No Home. A gap then to the Mosters, further back Tuxon Girl. Then came Banshee Boy, Pierre. And they look to be almost ready. Dawn Brigade is the grey, and they're down at the 1200 metre start. The line is good and they're set to run. Field locked away, the light comes on. They're ready, they're racing this time. They've come away in a pretty good line too now. Wide out Latin Flippers began fast. Duke of Savoy has begun with them. Dawn Brigade, the grey, showing some speed shortly after the start. Dropping out second last, Tony's Fantasy. It's back at the rear of the field in company with Lager Stein. Cosmic City back third last. Over along the inside now, Duke of Savoy going through with Mr. Glamour. They're followed further back in the field now at the head of the others by Dawn Brigade, then Bondi's Leap. Latin Flip is just behind them when they come to the turn from Zadamir, and then Favoured Prince. Up nearing the bend, and War End going through up towards the leaders. War End it is, who's poked up along the inside to join the leaders nearing the turn. Mr. Glamour pulled around the outside with Latin Flip, and up in the centre Duke of Savoy. Then further back Favoured Prince, followed by Roe John, Dawn Brigade, and Zadamir pulled to the outside. In the straight, 350 out, Duke of Savoy, Mr. Glamour go up to War End. They're followed water out by Latin Flip, coming home well with Roe John, and then further back Zadamir. Mr. Glamour raced to the front though at the 150 metre mark, got clear. Roe John coming after him from Latin Flip. Mr. Glamour in front, he's getting weary. I think he'll hang on. Mr. Glamour just the leader he's got there. A long head I'd say to Roe John, and a half head Latin Flip. Then further back was War End, followed by Zadamir. Cosmic City came from a long way back from Favoured Prince. Tony's Fantasy, Bondi's Leap, Duke of Savoy well back.